A product roadmap is a visual timeline that tells the story of where a product is going, why it is going there, and how the team will get there. Think of the roadmap as a travel itinerary for a product. Just as a traveler lists destinations, dates, and modes of transport, a product manager lists features, release windows, and required resources. Feature-based roadmap focuses on what new functionalities will be delivered, for example, add voice search. Goal-oriented roadmap centers on business outcomes, for example, increase churn rate reduction by 15%. Technology roadmap emphasizes platform upgrades or architectural shifts, for example, migrate to microservices. Portfolio roadmap shows how multiple products or product lines evolve together. Vision statement, the North Star that explains the ultimate purpose of the product. Strategic themes, high-level buckets that group related initiatives, for example, customer centricity. Initiatives or epics, large bodies of work that support a theme. Timeline, usually expressed in quarters or months, can be stacked in swim lanes to show overlapping work. Milestones and success metrics, tangible checkpoints, for example, beta launch with 5,000 users. Assumptions and risks, explicit notes about market or technical uncertainty. For MBA students, the roadmap is a bridge between strategic management theory such as Porter's 5 Forces and Blue Ocean, and the day-to-day execution of product development. Explanation: strategic alignment ensures every line on the roadmap pulls its weight toward the company's larger purpose. Vision to roadmap: if the corporate vision is be the world's most trusted digital bank, the roadmap must contain initiatives that build trust such as robust security features or transparent fee structures. Mission to initiatives: the mission often spells out how the vision will be achieved, for example, deliver simple, secure, and affordable financial services. Each initiative should be phrased as a mission-driven outcome like launch, a one-click account opening flow to reduce onboarding friction. Market segmentation to prioritization: different customer segments have distinct needs. A roadmap for a B2C fintech app might have a separate student lane budget-focused features and a SME lane cash flow management. Aligning features to segment-specific value propositions prevents waste. Analogy: imagine a sports team. The club's vision is to win the championship. The coach's mission is to play attractive, attacking football. The roster roadmap must therefore include training drills initiatives that develop speed, passing, and set pieces, each linked to a specific opponent segment, different market segments. By mapping each roadmap item to a strategic pillar, managers can quickly answer the why behind every feature and defend budget requests with data-driven business cases. Temporal planning horizons give the roadmap depth and granularity, much like a weather forecast that shows today's temperature, the week's pattern, and next month's climate trends. Short-term 0 to 12 months focuses on deliverables that will be visible to customers soon. Typical artifacts, sprint backlogs, MVP releases, quick win experiments. Example: add push notification reminders for pending payments by quarter 3. Midterm 1 to 3 years bridges short-term wins to long-term strategic aspirations. Includes larger epics, platform upgrades, or entry into adjacent markets. Example: launch an AI-driven credit scoring engine by end of year 2. Long-term 3 to 5 year signals bold, often speculative moves that shape the future competitive landscape. May involve new business models, major technology shifts, or geographic expansion. Example: introduce a cryptocurrency-based savings product by 2029. Layering technique use, stacked swim lanes, each lane colored differently for short, mid, and long horizons. Overlap lines indicate dependencies, for example, a midterm AI engine depends on short-term data warehouse enhancements. MBA learners should connect these horizons to the strategic planning cycle, annual budgeting, to 3-year strategic plan to 5-year vision, so that the roadmap becomes a living artifact that updates as strategic reviews occur. Stakeholder mapping identifies who cares about the roadmap and what influence they hold, while governance defines how decisions are made, reviewed, and communicated. Identify stakeholders. Use a simple 2-axis matrix, power ability to affect the product versus interest level of concern. Typical groups. Executive sponsors, high power, high interest, need summary dashboards. Product team, high power, medium interest, need detailed epics. Engineering leads, medium power, high interest, need technical dependencies. Sales and marketing, medium power, medium interest, need go-to-market timing. Customers or users, low power, high interest, need transparent communication channels, product blogs, release notes. Governance structure, common pattern. Roadmap Review Board, RRB, quarterly meeting chaired by the VP of Product, includes executive sponsors, lead PMS Finance and UX. Decision-making rubric uses RICE, scores financial ROI and strategic fit to approve or reject initiatives. Change control process. Any addition or change after a release cutoff must be submitted via a change request form and signed off by the RRB. Communication flow. Top-down, executive summary sent to board. Detailed roadmap posted on internal Confluence. Bottom-up, team retrospectives feed lessons into the next planning cycle. Analogy, think of a city's master plan. The mayor, city council, developers, residents, and utility companies each have a role. A planning committee governance reviews proposals, ensures they match the city's vision, and publishes updates for the public. The same scaffolding works for product roadmaps. Explanation. The RICE framework gives a numeric score to every potential feature, helping product managers compare apples to apples. Formula. RICE score equals reach multiplied by impact multiplied by confidence divided by effort. Reach equals number of people or events the feature will affect within a given time frame, for example, users per month. Impact equals estimated effect on the key metric, for example, revenue or activation, on a scale from 0.1, minimal, to 3, massive. Confidence equals how sure you are about reach and impact, expressed as a percentage from 0 to 100%. Effort equals total person weeks or story points required from all teams. Why multiply? Multiplication rewards features that score high on all 3 growth dimensions. Why divide by effort? It penalizes heavyweight work, ensuring you get the most bang for the buck. Example in plain English: if a new chatbot could reach 10,000 users, increase conversion by 0.5, half a point, and you are 80% confident, but it will take 40 person weeks. The score is 10,000 times 0.5 times 0.8 divided by 40 equals 100. A higher score means higher priority. Explanation. Let's walk through a realistic scenario for a mobile banking app that is evaluating 3 potential features. Feature: reach users per year, impact multiplier, confidence percent, effort person weeks. Feature A, instant card lock, reach 150,000, impact 0.6, confidence 90%, effort 30. Feature B, personal savings goals, reach 80,000, impact 1.2, confidence 70%, effort 45. Feature C, AI-based fraud alerts, reach 120,000, impact 0.8, confidence 80%, effort 60. Step 1, convert confidence to decimal. 90% becomes 0.9, 70% becomes 0.7, 80% becomes 0.8. Step 2, compute numerator, reach times impact times confidence. Feature A, 150,000 times 0.6 times 0.9 equals 81,000. Feature B, 80,000 times 1.2 times 0.7 equals 67,200. Feature C, 120,000 times 0.8 times 0.8 equals 76,800. Step 3, divide by effort. Feature A, 81,000 divided by 30 equals 2,700. Feature B, 67,200 divided by 45 equals 1,493. Feature C, 76,800 divided by 60 equals 1,280. Interpretation. Feature A, instant card lock, has the highest RICE score, meaning it delivers the most value per unit of effort. Even though Feature C reaches many users, its high effort reduces its priority. Sensitivity check. If confidence for Feature B rises to 85%, 0.85, new numerator equals 80,000 times 1.2 times 0.85 equals 81,600. New score equals 81,600 divided by 45, approximately 1,813, still below A. Practical tip for MBA students. Plot the 3 features on a scatter plot. X-axis equals effort, Y-axis equals RICE score. The upper left quadrant shows the sweet spot of high impact, low effort, the classic quick win zone. Explanation. Below is an exam-style comparison table that highlights the strengths and weaknesses of three popular prioritization frameworks. Dimension, Rice, Moesco, W, Kano. Basis of scoring. Rice is quantitative, reach times impact times confidence divided by effort. Moesco W is qualitative, must, should, could, won't. Kano is qualitative, functional, delighters, indifferent, reverse. Granularity, Rice is fine-grained, works at feature or story level. Moesco W is coarse, best for high-level release buckets. Data requirements. Rice requires numeric estimates for reach, impact, confidence, effort. Moesco W relies on stakeholder consensus, no numeric input. Focus, Rice focuses on value per effort, ROI-like. Moesco W focuses on business necessity versus niceness. Kano focuses on customer satisfaction and emotional response. Ease of use, Medium need to train teams on estimation. Risk handling, confidence factor explicitly captures uncertainty. Best for data-driven product teams, SaaS, fast-moving markets. Limitations, estimation bias, effort metric can be subjective. Typical MBA exam question. Calculate Rice scores and decide which feature to fund. Typical usage, agile backlog grooming, OKR alignment. Key advantage, direct link to expected business impact. Key disadvantage, can overlook qualitative user delight that Kano catches. Students can use this table to quickly justify why one framework may be preferred in a case study scenario. Explanation. RICE scores give a relative ranking, but investment decisions usually require monetary analysis. Here's how to blend the two. Translate reach into revenue. Estimate average revenue per user, a RPU, if reach equals 100,000 users and a RPU equals $12 per year. Potential revenue equals $1.2 million. Apply impact as a multiplier. Impact equals 0.8 means an 80% uplift on the baseline revenue. So incremental revenue equals $1.2 million times 0.8 equals $960,000. Adjust for confidence, multiply by confidence. For example, 0.75, resulting in $720,000 expected value. Convert effort to cost, person weeks times average weekly cost. For example, $2,500 equals total development cost. Calculate net present value, NPV. Discount the expected cash flows over the feature's life using company's weighted average cost of capital, say 10%. NPV equals the sum from T equals 0 to T of cash flow sub T divided by open parentheses, 1 plus 0.10 close parentheses to the power T minus effort cost. Derive ROIs. ROI equals NPV divided by effort cost times 100%. Cost-benefit ratio, CBR. CBR equals present value of benefits divided by present value of costs. Illustrative example, using feature A from the previous RICE example. Reach equals 150,000 users. A RPU equals $8, resulting in $1.2 million baseline. Impact equals 0.6. Confidence equals 0.9. Expected incremental revenue equals $1.2 million times 0.6 times 0.9 equals $648,000. Effort equals 30 person weeks. Cost per week equals $3,000. Development cost equals $90,000. Assume the revenue is realized over 3 years evenly. Discount factor 10%. Present value of benefits approximately $648,000 divided by 1.1 approximately $589,000. NPV equals $589,000 minus $90,000 equals $499,000. ROI equals $499,000 divided by $90,000, approximately 555%. CBR equals $589,000 divided by $90,000, approximately 6.5. Benefits outweigh costs by 6.5 to 1. MBA insight. By anchoring RICE to monetary values, you can present a business case that satisfies finance committees, bridging the gap between product intuition and financial rigor. Q1. Explain the three layers of a product roadmap: short-term, mid-term, long-term, and give a concrete example for a consumer electronics company launching a new smartwatch. Short-term, 0 to 12 months. Focus on MVP features. For example, basic fitness tracking, heart rate sensor, and a companion app release in Q3. Mid-term, 1 to 3 years. Introduce advanced health metrics, ECG, blood oxygen, integration with third-party health platforms, and a regional rollout to Europe by year 2. Long-term, 3 to 5 years. Develop a modular hardware ecosystem, swappable battery, AI-driven personal assistant, and explore a partnership with insurance firms for premium-based health incentives. The answer should highlight how each horizon adds strategic depth and aligns with the corporate vision of empowering healthier lifestyles. Q2, a product team estimates the following for a new feature: reach equals 80,000 users, impact equals 1.5, confidence equals 70%, effort equals 40 person weeks. Calculate the RICE score and interpret its meaning relative to a feature with a RICE score of 2,500. Convert confidence, 70% equals 0.7. Numerator equals 80,000 times 1.5 times 0.7 equals 84,000. RICE equals 84,000 divided by 40 equals 2,100. Interpretation: the feature scores 2,100, which is lower than the competing feature 2,500. Therefore, assuming comparable strategic fit, the team should prioritize the 2,500 scoring feature because it delivers more value per effort. Q3, compare RICE and Kano models in terms of a decision-making input, B, handling of customer delight, and C, suitability for early-stage startups. A input, RICE uses quantitative estimates, reach, impact, confidence, effort. Kano relies on qualitative customer surveys categorizing features as must-be, one-dimensional, attractive, etc. B, customer delight. Kano explicitly identifies delighters that exceed expectations, a dimension RICE does not capture directly. C, suitability. Startups with limited data often prefer Kano to quickly surface essential versus delightful features, but RICE can be valuable once they have enough usage metrics to estimate reach and impact. Q4, using the RICE to NPV conversion steps, outline how you would build a business case for a feature that has a RICE score of 3,000, an estimated effort cost of $120,000, and an expected yearly incremental revenue of $200,000 over a 4-year horizon. Assume a discount rate of 8%. Step 1. Translate RICE to expected revenue. If a 3,000 score corresponds to $200,000 incremental revenue per year, derived from reach times impact times confidence, accept the 200,000 figure. Step 2. Compute present value of benefits. Present value equals $200,000 divided by 1.08 plus 200,000 divided by 1.08 squared plus 200,000 divided by 1.08 cubed plus 200,000 divided by 1.08 to the fourth power. Approximately 200,000 times the sum of 0.926, 0.857, 0.794, and 0.735. Which equals approximately 200,000 times 3.312, which is about $662,400. Step 3. Subtract effort cost. Net present value equals $662,400 minus $120,000 equals $542,400. Step 4. Return on investment equals $542,400 divided by $120,000, approximately 452%. Step 5. Conclude that the feature yields a strong positive net present value and high return on investment, justifying inclusion in the next development cycle. These answers demonstrate conceptual clarity, numerical proficiency, and the ability to tie product-level decisions to financial outcomes. Key expectations for an MBA